Determine the equation of the line described, writing your final answer in slope-intercept form. So we want to find the line passing through the point -2, -12, and parallel to this line in standard form, -9x plus 4y equals -10. So first off, we know that the line must pass through the point -2, -12. So a point on the line can say, a point on this new line that we're trying to find could be xy is equal to -2, -12. But we can't do anything with this point until we identify its slope. So to do that, we need to find the slope of this given line, because we want the new line to be parallel to this. So say part 1 is to find the slope of the given line. And to find the slope of this given line, we want to rewrite it in its slope-intercept form. So I have -9x plus 4y is equal to -10, and we want to isolate y, or to solve for y. So to do that, the first thing I'm going to do is add a 9x to both sides of the equation. So on our left-hand side here, the -9x, positive 9x combines to 0, leaving us with 4y is equal to positive 9x minus 10. And then to isolate y, we see that we have 4 times y. So we'll divide both sides of this equation by 4, each part by 4. So we see 4 divided by 4 leaves us with 1. And simplifying, we have y is equal to 9/4 times x minus 10/4. So we can now see that the slope of this given line is 9/4. So we're going to use this slope to find the slope of our new line. So step 2 here is to find a parallel slope. And we want to keep in mind that 2 lines are said to be parallel if their slopes are equivalent. So since we know that the slope of the given line is 9/4, this has to be the slope of the new line as well. So we can even just say we'll use the same slope. So now we have the slope of the new line and a point that the line must pass through, and we're ready to find the equation of the new line. So there's 2 ways that you could solve here. You could use the slope-intercept form. So we can solve using our slope-intercept form. That means just substituting the point and the slope into our slope-intercept form and solving for b. Or you can use the point-slope form. And that equation is y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times x minus x sub 1. So both of these forms are perfect. You'll get the same answer either way. So I'm going to use slope-intercept form here to solve. So our point, again, that the line must pass through this point xy. We were given -2, -12, And we just found the slope of the line to be 9/4. So we're going to plug these values in to our slope-intercept form. So this will become, so y is -12 is equal to the slope of 9/4 multiplied by x is -2 plus b. And now we'll simplify and solve for b. B being our y-intercept. So let's see, we can simplify a little bit here before we start solving. We can see that -2, we'll simplify to -1, goes into 4 2 times, leaving us with -12 is equal to -9/2 plus b. And then to solve for b here, we want to isolate b. So I'll add this 9/2 to both sides of the expression. So on the right-hand side here, we see the 9/2 minus 9/2 will combine to 0. And this leaves us with 9/2 minus 12 is equal to b. So in order to solve for b here, we need a common denominator. So think about 12 as being over 1, and we'll multiply the numerator and denominator here by 2. So this becomes 9/2 minus 24/2 is equal to b. Or we can say that b is equal to 9 minus 24 all divided by 2. And this will leave us with a minus 15/2. So that is our y-intercept. So therefore, the equation of the new line is equal to, y is equal to, we had a slope of 9/4 multiplied by x minus our y-intercept here of -15/2.